Hi, my name is Mr. Kangas, and today we're going to be taking a look at Chapter 3, Section 2, Simplifying Algebraic Expressions. To simplify an algebraic expression, you need to understand what like terms are first. Like terms are any terms, such as, for example, 3 is a term, 2.4 is a term, 3x is a term, 3x squared is a term, 3xy is a term, 3xy squared is a term. These are all examples of terms. The simple explanation for what a term is simply anything that can be added or subtracted. If I can put it between a plus sign or next to a plus sign, it's a term. So here we have 3x plus 4xy squared. That means I am adding 3x, so it is a term. I am adding 4xy squared, so it can also be considered a term. It is something that can be added or subtracted. Now, like terms are terms that end in the same variables. They have the same variables, not necessarily in the same order. So for example, 3x and 6x are like terms, so we can add them and get 9x for an answer. 3y and 5y are like terms. They both end in y, so they can be added for an answer of 8y. 3x and 6x both ended in x. I'll stop using 3. 4xy and 5xy are like terms. They both end in x and y. They both have the same two variables on the end of them, so these can be added for an answer of 9xy. 6xy and 5yx can also be added. The variables may not be in the same order, but they have the same two variables, so they can be added. And your answer will be 11xy, or it could be 11yx. It doesn't make a difference. The reason for that is because 5yx means 5 times y times x. And the commutative property tells us that if I have all multiplication here, I can do it in any order and get the same answer. So it doesn't matter what order my numbers are in. We'll talk more about why it is that 6xy plus 5yx equals 11xy in another video right after this. Now, the thing about like terms is you can't mix and match. 5x and 4 cannot be added. They are not like terms. If I have a plus sign between these, 5x means 5 times x. So until I know what 5 times x equals, I cannot add 4 to it because of the limitations put on me by the order of operations, or in other words, PEMDAS. PEMDAS tells me that all multiplication and division come before addition and subtraction. So I need an answer to 5 times x first before I add 4. For example, if I had 5 times 3 plus 4, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. However, if I did 5 plus 4 first and skipped over the 3, I would get an answer of 5 plus 4 is 9, times 3 is 27. Those are two very different answers. If you want more information on the order of operations, please look at my video in section 1, in chapter 1, section 2. Again, that's chapter 1, section 2. So, 5x and 4 are not like terms. 2.3 and 5 are like terms. These end in the same variable, which in this case is nothing. 5x and 4 did not end in the same variable, so they were not like terms. 4 has no variable, 5 has an x. 3x and 2x squared are not like terms. X and x squared are considered different variables, because x squared actually means x times x. So this 2 has 2 x variables, while this 3 only has 1. Five xy and 6xc are not like terms. They cannot be added, because while they both have x, one has y and the other has c. So they do not have the same exact two variables. So that's my lesson on combining like terms. If you continue with Chapter 3, Section 2 videos, you'll find out more about how it is we simplify algebraic expressions.